So ekimu ku kibuuzo kye nsinga ofuna abantu abasinga baba bambuuza, how much do I need to start a poultry farm? Now ebiseera ebisinga it depends on how big you want to start. In today's video tugenda kwogera mu Luganda mwene mu Luzungu. I'm going to try even for those people who don't understand English well, or even for those people who don't want Luganda. So I want to mix this and see how it will be. If I make mistakes in Luganda, just pardon me. So in today's video we're going to talk about how you can start a poultry farm at a low budget, no achieving a dreams in the future. Now this is Shakira, and today we're going to talk about so many things, maybe the steps that you can take just in case you have limited capital but you want to achieve a big poultry farm in the future. Now in most cases, one of the things that you have to know or one of the things that you have to do is to do your research. Now you cannot just wake up one day and you start a poultry farm. Or research. It is very, very, very important to do your research. No one is going to tell you each and everything that you need to know unless when you pay for consultation for a full package, of which in most cases you're not going to get everything, because or bintu bingi ebyokuyiga, but do your research. Another thing is you have to know what you need to do, what you need to start that poultry, and what it will cost you for you to achieve the dream or the goal that you're going for. Now let's talk about you wanting to start a poultry farm of 2,000 birds. Now it is so hard for someone to start a poultry farm. I'm talking about someone with an average income of maybe 500 or 400. It is going to be really hard for you to start a poultry farm of 2,000. I'm talking about when someone who wants to start that without taking a loan from the bank. Now this is what you're going to do. Ogenda manya how esente mmeka ezikwetagisa okuzimba ekiyumba. Olina okukola research. Enkoko 2,000 zigenda mu kiyumba kyenkanaki. Olina ettaka wozikolera oba olina ewantu wozikolera. Ekyo wekiggwa, you're going to find out how much it's going to cost you to build that chicken coop. Okuzimba ekyo ekiyumba weetaaga sente mmeka, ekyo okimanye. Womala okumanya sente ze weetaaga mu kiyumba kyonna nga kiwedde, nga ntaddeko ne brooder, kuba brooder nayo ndala. Ogenda okudda ku ebintu bye weetaaga. For example, ojja kwetaaga feeders, just ngenda kuwaka ebimu. Ojja kwetaaga feeders, ojja kwetaaga stoves, charcoal stoves, kati nga weeyo gy'olabaawo mu video, kuba obeera okola brooder. That is the most important thing, plus the hygiene and the feed. Ojja kwetaaga stoves, ogenda kwetaaga drinkers, ate ez'obukoko obuto, okitegeera. So those are all different things. Ogenda kwetaaga tamplins oba matundubaali, ogenda kwetaaga obukuta, ogenda kwetaaga ebipapula. Ebyo byebintu by'olina okukolaki, okutunuulira n'ogamba I need this and this and that. Genda okola research, genda mu town, genda ku bantu abakola poultry farming, babuuze kino kigula sente mmeka, kino kya mmeka, nsobola bijjawo ebya layisi, nsobola bijjawo nga nsuubula, okitegeera. Because oba ogenda kutandika enkoko 500, kiba kitegeeza ogenda kwetaagako bufeeda nga buwerako, budrinka nga buwerako, ogenda kwetaaga ebipapula, buli kimu ogenda kitaaga. Ogenda kwetaaga solar lights, because tosobola dependingira ku masannyalaze gokka. In case amasannyalaze gagenze, in just 1 minute you can lose like 20 birds or 20 chicks. So you have to be alert every time. Woteekamu amasannyalaze mulina obeeramu ne solar lights, oba ekintu kyonna ekigenda ekitagenda kukuleetera loss, nti obukoko butidde, amasannyalaze gavuddeko, obwenyize, budduse, buki kitegeera. So you need to know all those things. and you have to make or do your research. Noda kosi womala okumala brooder egenda twala sente mmeka ziwandiike wali ng'omaze okukola research. Know what you need in the brooder, how much it's going to cost you. Now wetuva mu brooder genda ku mmere. Mu brooder twetaaga pallets, wetaaga eddagala lya vaccinations zigenda buli week olina okuvacinatinga, wetaaga enkoko zirina okulya pallets for 2 months. Ebyo byonna olina obikolaki obimanya. Novaawo nga tugudde mu brooder netandika grower, enkoko zeetaaga emmere zirya week zirya mmere yenkanaki, omwezi ngenda ku spendinga sente mmeka n'obirayira ng'obimanyi paka ku myezi 4 oba ku myezi 5 wezitandikira okubiika. Now you're not going to get all that money otandike. It is so hard unless ng'olina income wo mungi nnyo. You're not going to manage to do that at once. So this is my advice. Manya buli kimu ekyetaagisa, manya ekyumba kyetaaga sente mmeka, tandika osonda sente z'ekiyumba. Wekiba nga kyetaaga million 3, sooka onoonyeyo akamu ekitundu. Teekawo like baziyita bati, teekawo material wa million mu ekitundu. Wateekebwawo funa abantu batandike ku ekyo ekiyumba nga woonoonya emiliyoni emu ekitundu endala ezimalayo ekiyumba. Okitegeera, this is our new chicken coop gye tulizimba. It is very big. So womaliriza ekyo kuzimba ekiyumba, brooder wagigira sente mmeka, tandika ku brooder. Brooder eba egenda malayo miliyoni emu. Wofuna 3 teekawo amatundubaali, wofuna 10 endala teekawo bu feeders, wofuna 10 endala teekawo ebipapula. Okitegeera, wofuna ezinene ng'oteekawo just ng'ojja okikola. After that, know how much it's going to cost you on the feed for the first month. Zikwate, look for that money, put it aside, and then when you feel like you're ready, then that's when you start looking for the money that is going to bring you the birds, because it is also expensive unless when you decide to go for the cheaper birds, which will cost you in the future. You get? So manya sente mikazi wetaaga in every, like on every step, at every level. Know how much you need and you start doing it slowly by slowly. If your chicken farm, maybe the project that you're willing to start, or the birds that you're going to start with zetaga 20 drinkers, you don't necessarily have to bring 20 drinkers at a go. If you're not in the if you're not in the position of bringing those 20 drinkers, then zikole mu bitundu. If you get 100,000, get 25 drinkers. You get 200, get another other 5 drinkers. Those are 10. You do it in portion. You do it slowly by slowly. You don't have to get everything at once, because it may be hard and you're going to keep on postponing things. That's why you can tell someone, I want to sometimes you tell people, I want to start a poultry farm of 2,000 birds. Nakubuzo inao sente meka nti I have 10 millions. He will tell you you can't. He will tell you can't. And in actual sense, you can't, but at you can. If you do things at the right time, at the right pace, with the proper programming, you can achieve that. 10 millions can do a lot if you budget it well. Now, if you start your poultry farm with less money, not enkoko nyingi, you're going to be on pressure. You're going to end up selling your things just to make sure you can feed this bird, make sure you can run your poultry farm, which is not necessary. You have to do things at a go, because once you bring these birds, it's going to be hard for you to go back. That's why sometimes you find people selling these birds before 2 years of them laying, which means you're not going to get enough profit. You're not going to get the profit that you're supposed to get, because you did everything when you are rushing. You sold your things, you got money from the bank, and the bank is demanding you, the bank is taking your properties and all that. So ebintu bikole mpola mpola. Oba yetaga feeders 5, gula 10 mpola mpola. Weba yetaaga 3, gula 3 z'osobodde z'oba oteekawo. Oba yetaaga ekiyumba ekinene, makiyo gw'ofunye gw'oba oteekawo. N'ekirala, w'obeera nga your goal is to have 2,000 birds. Start with 200 for starters. Know how this works. Weziva mu brooder after 2 months, ojjaba osonzeewo ssente. That's if you had budgeted for these ones nga togenda kubeera ng'otataaganyizwa. After brooding these for 2 months, remove them, prepare the brooder again, and then bring more, maybe 300, maybe 500, depending on your capacity, or depending on how much you can manage to bring, and take care of. So you don't necessarily have to start with 1,500. So I hope that makes sense. Just set your goals. Ogambe, in 2 years I want to be with 3,000, and then you do it slowly. Be bringing 400, 300, 200. After a month, you bring another one. After 2 months, you bring others. By the time the first batch starts laying, it's going to be taking care of the second batch. And then by the time you finish, the third batch finishes the brooding time, or you was jam brooder, the second batch is going to be helping the third batch, like by feeding it and all that. So that is how you can manage it. So guys, I'm going to stop from here. I hope this video has been helpful. So see you in my next video. Thank you.